For hello and happy Monday, Sunday Monday vlog, YouTube followers. Changed it all up on Carla. She don't know what to think. So we're out here. Minnie Mouse is tied to the back of the trailer, and we are hauling stuff out. So we're here at the rental house that we bought, and we're gonna clear things out. So this was all real big. It's all scrub brush, looked bad. Same thing with over here. I want to get all that stuff out, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a driveway through here. We're gonna go right down there. So Roy has a dog, so I'll put a fence that way, and this is 12 foot to go through. I can get a gate put in there, and I'll take you back here and show you what I have going on. And then I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna get all this trash and everything picked up, so it looks a little bit better. It was a rundown house, but he's been here for over 10 years renting and wants to stay here, so I want to get everything cleaned up. So a lot of trash and everything. I'm gonna get a lot of trash picked up. And like I said, the house is old. It's been added on in Searcy County, Arkansas. There's no building codes or anything. This is right downtown from Main Street. 2 streets over is Main Street where we live, and you can just build however you want to build, do whatever you want to do. But he has the yard partly fenced for his dog, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna run fencing. I've got extra T-posts and fencing at the homestead, and I'll fence right down here to this T-post, and then from the fence over here, this goes all the way back. It's over an acre back here of all these woods, goes all the way over to the neighbor's shed, and that's fenced all the way down. So our goal is we're gonna get all the trash out of there too. We're gonna get all the brush cleared out. We're gonna chop it up, haul it out to the homestead, since we got 120 acres of woods to dump all the branches and stuff on. Instead of trying to have to pile it and burn it and deal with all that, we can just load it and dump it. And then I ordered 2 rolls of greenhouse plastic. It's 20 foot by 100 foot rolls. We're gonna do hoop houses back here on this bluff, because that's south down that way. And so once we clear all these woods, you can see just these trees are on this property. No, Sarah, it is a new property in a way. This house was for sale. It was, like I said, just rundown house. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Roof needs redone. Everything needs to be redone on the house. But I was able to pick it up for $20,000. And it's a disabled vet that was living here, and the lady was charging him $50 a day late penalties if he didn't have the money right on time. So this way I don't charge him late penalties or anything. I kept the rent the same. He was here for 10 years. He pays every time on time. All these tree branches in last year's video that you saw when we were up on this roof, all the branches were laying against the roof, ripping the roof up. There was over 12 inches of soil up on the roof from leaves just breaking down, never got cleaned up. So we're slowly working on this, trying to get this cleaned up. So in a way, yes, it's a new property. It's a 1.5 acres here. So between the backyard here and his front yard and the house footprint and the shed footprint, this is probably roughly about 1/2 acre, maybe a little less than 1/2 acre. And then all the trees you see here, you can see the trees only go so far and then it stops. Well, down there a ways, there's a field, and it's a big farm that backs up to this property. So we're gonna go all the way down to the barbed wire fence where they have cattle and clear this all out. That will let all the sun come right through. And we're gonna do 2 hoop houses. We're gonna do hygge culture beds. I'm gonna do a big garden. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Roy know, and I'm gonna talk to the city, and I'll take over his water bill. So that's gonna save him money as well. He won't have a water bill. I'll pay the water bill, and then I'll be able to tap right into the house, bring water down here. I can have automatic sprinklers to water all the plants and do the seedlings, because I had one of my subscribers, I'm not gonna say who it is because he wants it private, but was saying how my seedlings were, the stems were white, they weren't green, they weren't getting enough sun. And I understand that there's, you know, only 1.5 windows in that room. And yes, the seedlings are starting to die, but there's nothing I can do. So I have about another week until the plastic gets here. We're selling the Scottish Highlander cattle Saturday. So with that money, we're going to use that money to get infrastructure here for the greenhouses. We're going to order several dump truck loads of compost and soil and dirt and everything like that so we can do the garden beds, and then just get everything ripped out here and get that taken care of. So we cut down all the small stuff that was in here. We went ahead, cut all these branches up so we can drive through here. And then the next thing will be getting T-posts, bringing T-posts through. And there's the wife. She's having fun. But we'll get T-posts, fence this off so Roy's dog doesn't get out, and do that there. And then we'll have the alleyway to drive down. And once we have this cleared out, then I'll have it flattened out where I can turn the truck around to get in and out. And that way dump trucks can come back here, dump. Like I said, so you see, that's a 6-foot ladder. So that 6-foot ladder, if you put against fence, I mean, that's a lot of 6-foot ladders all the way across. Pallets are like 5 feet, 4.5, 5 foot. So, I mean, we go all the way down here. So, I mean, you look from way down there, all the way up here, all the way to this fence. You can see the post right there. And the neighbor has it all the way through. And she's got guineas and chickens and all different things. This is her little homestead, and she makes soaps, and maybe I'll talk her into a video. She ships soaps worldwide, and she makes all her soaps from scratch, and they're specialty soaps. The shed over there is her soap factory. She's got a real nice setup. She showed me that and actually gave us a bar of soap. But this is what we got going on. So we have a lot of woods. And like I said, once again, you look at top of the trees, you can see the trees only go so far back. So this is all ours. And I'm going to turn that acre into a growing area for vegetables and hopefully do a farmer's market and stuff like that as well. Can you try with local plants that grow easily and don't need much maintenance? Maybe dig for a greenhouse to save up on cost. That's a great point, and I was just telling Carla that this morning. Roy, the renter here, I haven't been through back here, but he said it's stair steps. So it goes so far, you can see that tree, and then it looks like a drop off. So it's stair steps. So what I am looking at, I have a bunch of cattle panels, so I'm thinking about using some of them in T-posts to make a structure so I don't have to buy wood, because wood is super expensive right now. And if it is stair stepped, depending on how deep, I want to try to do an in-earth greenhouse where at least 3 of the walls would be inside the ground here with just a slanted roof facing south, which is out that way, going down facing south. And that way, that will help maintain the heat. And the plastic I got is a 6 mil UV resistant plastic that's supposed to maintain heat. So it can be 29 degrees outside and it will still be 40 degrees inside the plastic if you have the plastic sealed all the way around. So once we get farther ahead, probably next week or the week after, once we really start making progress, we'll do another Sunday, Monday vlog here and show how everything's going over here. And then, like I said, next weekend, we're taking the Scottish Highlanders out. So we'll be busy doing that, but that will give us some money to get into doing something else. And then Minnie Mouse wants to be loose, but she's still on her heat cycle, so that's not happening. And then I'm gonna go ahead, give me 1 second, shut this gate. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut all this along the house. It brought in a bunch of ants and all different bugs. Get all this cleaned up, get all the trash picked up, and go from there. So I hope everybody has a great week. Thank you very much. I get confused sometimes. Oh, no problem. I'll be going over everything, Sarah, so don't you worry. So I hope everybody has a great day. Carla, any final words? She says hi and bye. She loves everybody.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. So she goes back to work tomorrow. Even though it's Monday, she's working for the homestead. So I hope everybody has a great week, and we will see you on the next Monday vlog. And I'm sure everybody's gonna ask, so I'll just go ahead and show the outside of the house. Like I said, it's got a lot of trash and stuff. I'm gonna get everything picked up. It's got a lot of damage to the house, and that's why it was so cheap. That's why I got it for 20 grand. The front of the house has a bunch of damage. So eventually what I'll probably end up doing once the house does go into way disrepair, which you can see the termite damage there. The door had a big hole in it, got new door put on there. The porch is actually in decent shape, but the roof and everything's not. And then in here, the garage port, this wasn't ever taken care of or maintained. And so it's got holes from dogs and stuff like that, and the leakage from all that soil. There was so much soil from all the leaves and sticks and everything breaking down. I mean, you can see daylight. It's not the main house. It's the carport. So it's just the little bit of wood. So when I'm up on the roof getting stuff clean, I gotta be careful because there's a couple of places, like over here, you can see the floor falling through, that it's just come through. So the renter wants to rip the whole carport down and get rid of the carport. He said he doesn't want the carport. So that might happen. And then this is all the way over to the neighbors. They got their tractor and everything. But this is what the property looks like. Not the prettiest, but like I said, for $20,000, just to have a lot here with electric, with water, city sewer, I mean, this is worth 25 grand. All day long. You would just have to spend money to get rid of the building. So eventually take the house down, maybe put in a modular house, have it brought in, but it kept him in a home. He didn't have to go find a new home. If somebody else bought it, they probably would have said, you know, you got to get out. And he wanted to live in it. He's been living here for 10 years, and that's that. So like I said, hope everybody has a great week. Minnie says bye-bye. She's a happy dog, tired dog. She's not happy. She's chained up. But that's life. We'll talk to you later. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next video.